to another video on Simply Sadie. If this is your first time joining me, welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more videos, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post. So as you guys can tell, this video is Makenzie's 9-month update, and Makenzie turned 9 months about 7-8 days ago, I believe. And not only do I enjoy doing these videos for you guys, I want to be able to look back on these videos as well. So I did not want 9 months to get by me and not do this video. And then I also want to look back on it and like not really compare my next baby to Makenzie, but just see what they're doing and what she was doing at this point. But also keep in mind that they say don't compare your baby to somebody else's baby, and then don't compare your babies to each other, because babies do things at their own rate, they do things at their own time, and then it also just stresses you out thinking about the fact that somebody else's baby is doing something and your baby is not doing it. It just kind of messes with you a little bit. So just try not to compare your baby to other babies and just let them move at their own rate. They will get there. I promise you. Someone promised me, so I'm promising you that they will get there. So I had to write everything down just so I do not forget, because last time I was a little scrambling trying to think off the top of my head all the things she had done up until the 8-month point. So this time I wrote everything down. It's right here in front of me. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my little cheat sheet here. But anyhow, let's get started. First and foremost, I wrote down that Makenzie is using her pointer finger. I don't know where she's getting that from, but she'll touch my cell phone and try to move things on the screen, tap buttons. You know how it has like the red button to end the call? She'll use her pointer finger and press that button and hang up my call. I'm like, girl, she's just doing too much. And then I think on the last video I had mentioned that she was using her 2 fingers, her grasper reflex. I think that's what it was called, right? Yeah, to pick up things. So she's doing that still. So she's standing on her own, not letting go though. She's not letting go, but she's pulling herself up, standing. She has let go a couple times, but then she'll like grab back on after like 2 seconds, probably 3 seconds. And then those times that she did let go and not grab back on, she kind of just fell back onto her butt and she was okay like that. I also got her a pair of walking shoes, you know, the kind that are like high tops, just to kind of give her a little bit of extra support when she does start walking or when she tries to take those steps. And I feel like those are the, you know, the old school shoes we used to wear. Oh, the most exciting thing happened. So she got the 2 teeth at the bottom when she turned 4 months, which was really early according to a lot of people. And now that she's 8 months, she has 2 teeth at the top. I mean, not 8 months, but at 8 months they started to come out. But I can see them, but they hadn't broken through the gums yet. But now that she's 9 months, they broke through the gums, the teeth are out, they just the cutest little thing, I promise you. Like, they so cute. Like, my baby got 4 little teeth just poking out. It's just so cute. Oh my. Also, I think she's starting to understand no, because, you know, she crawl around, babies get into things, they pick up things, they see the tiniest little thing on the floor that you didn't even see, and they pick it up and they gonna try to put it in their mouth, of course, right? So I tell her no, I'd be like, no thank you, no ma'am, or I'll just flat out just say no. And I think she's starting to understand, you know, because she'll either like just stare at me and she'll like stop, or either sometimes she might even drop what it is onto the floor. I think I mentioned at 8 months, as well as the other videos I did, that Makenzie did start baby-led weaning at 6 months. So I'm still baby-led weaning her. I'm also still nursing her, but I have decreased my nursing. I only nurse her about 3 times a day, sometimes 4. So it's like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner type of deal, and then in between I'm giving her foods. And then in regards to feeding her, I also introduced peanut butter as soon as she turned 9 months. So I introduced peanut butter last week. I've been putting just like a pea-sized amount in her oatmeal, and I was reading this article that said basically if you hold off on a lot of foods, like even the foods that you introduce when they're 1, like dairy and things like that, if you hold off on those things that you're supposed to introduce at those times, then you kind of create allergies. So I was like, okay, when can I introduce peanut butter? I decided to do it at 9 months. make sure you consult with your physician. Don't go based off my video, because peanut butter is one of those sensitive foods that you may not want to give your baby without proper instruction, because it can cause a lot of different things to happen. I know sometimes the airway can close up or a rash. So just make sure you're very careful with it. You monitor your kid and just be safe with the peanut butter. So I've been trying to teach her since she was born, like baby signs. So I've been doing milk since she was like a newborn. And then I've also implemented some other signs as well. Thank you, please, sorry, more. I've implemented those. So I'm kind of hoping that she'll pick up on those, because she is saying a few words. She's mostly saying bye, 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 bye. And I think she might be saying da 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 da, but I'm not sure. So just in regards to her talking and speech, I've been trying to implement the signs just so we have some form of communication, just a little bit, you know. And the signs work really well, because I did used to work at a child care center, and we used to do signs with the toddlers and stuff, and it made it so much easier, because some of them you could understand what they were saying and then some you couldn't. But either way, we taught them the signs and we would do them with them, so they picked up on them, and it was so much easier to communicate. So I was just like, okay, I want to teach my own baby signs so that I can communicate with her a little bit easier until she gets like a full vocabulary and I'm able to understand her. Oh, I put her first little ponytails in her head. I inserted actually on the Valentine's Day vlog. If you guys didn't see that, go ahead and check out the Valentine's Day vlog. She had her first little ponytails in, because y'all know Makenzie been rocking the fro, and I love that fro. I was like, she gonna rock this fro until she won. But I decided, let me just put some ponytails in. So check out the Valentine's Day vlog so y'all can see her cute little pictures, her little ponytail she had in. She was just the cutest little thing. Even the outfit was just so cute. Everything about it was just cute. When I took Makenzie to the doctor, they had weighed her and they told me that she was 17 pounds, 9 ounces, and 29 inches. You know, when they're younger, they kind of go through the clothes real fast, and they go through the diapers fast. You be in a newborn 1, 2, and then all of a sudden you in a 3. We've been in a 3 for the longest. Like, she kind of been steady with her weight for the most part, because I believe when she was 6 months she was like 17 pounds exactly. So she only gained 9 ounces, which that kind of sounds crazy to say, but they said she was healthy and stuff, and she not like underweight either. But it's just kind of like, dang, she only gained 9 ounces in 3 months. But she healthy though. That's all that matters. Your baby healthy. She good. She eating good. She happy. She healthy. Everything straight. That's all that matters, right? Yeah. She doing good though. She doing real good. Like, I'm proud of my baby. Like, I feel like she progressing. She doing real good. Everything is on track. Makenzie is also clapping. I think in her 8-month video, she was kind of like air clapping. She was missing her hand, so now she's full on like making noises with her hand, clapping. She waving now. It's not always like perfect. Sometimes she'll like do a fist, sometimes she'll do the hand, sometimes she'll do the fingers. It just depends, you know. You get what you get. She waving though. She waving, because when I say, Makenzie, say bye, you know, she give you a little something, so you know she waving at you. Makenzie is also still going to daycare just 1 day a week, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't need to take her all the time, but I do want her to get a little bit of interaction with the other kids, be around other adults, because she's kind of clingy to me just because I'm with her 24/7. Like, we've been together every day, every minute of the hour since she's been born. So Makenzie drinks out of a sippy cup pretty well. And then sometimes when I go to restaurants, I'll like hold the top of the straw and give her water through the straw, and she'll like suck it out for the most part. So I'm like, maybe she could drink out of a straw. So I bought her a cup with a straw. Oh no, she has no clue. She's like, what the heck is this? She kind of just chews on the straw, and yeah, she just chews the straw up. And then last but not least, my baby still is a cat napper. Like, she'll nap for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. If she's really tired, she'll nap for like an hour and a half, sometimes 2. But for the most part, I get a good 15 to 30 minutes to myself. Even though she's a cat napper, she's sleeping through the night. I get her down maybe like about 8 o'clock now, and she'll sleep until about 6:30 or 7. All right, so that concludes the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this update on Makenzie at 9 months. Also, remember, don't compare your baby to other babies. Your baby will get there. It's just gonna drive you crazy. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell as well so you're notified every single time I post. Hope to see you guys back soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.